Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Board Gaming Life playthrough. Today we are practicing a little bit for the World Board Gaming Championships as well as the World Series of Board Gaming, both of which have this game Azul as one of the games being played. And we are third in turn order. And I see a triple blue, which fills up the tile in the middle of my board. I think I'll take that. That's about as good at an opportunity as you're going to get being third in turn order. Um, Azul, as some of you may or may not know, the key to the game, the way you're going to get the most points is to create what are known as adjacency points. You got to make sure that the tiles you place are next to tiles that you've already placed, either horizontally or vertically or both. And then you get the more tiles you're adjacent to, the more points you get when you place a tile. And that's the key to the game. I would say that's the primary consideration. The thing that's going to, win you more games than anything else. You also want to try and focus on the top three rows because it just requires 6 tiles to get those 3 rows. Meanwhile, the 2 bottom rows require 4 plus 5, a total of 9, just to fill 2 rows. So, 6 tiles for 3 rows is a better deal than having to use up 9 tiles for just 2 rows. It's our turn again. Um, Always better to take more than 1 tile at a time than just 1 tile. I don't see any pairs of tiles in any of the factories, so I'm going to take this to blue and fill my second spot. I've got my 2 diagonal blues filled in. Later on, when I fill in this yellow and this snowflake tile, I should be able to get 4 points each for placing those tiles just for the adjacency points. The yellow's going to get me 2 horizontal plus 2 vertical for a total of 4. It's my turn. I'm going to place a yellow tile just above the blue to get 2 points there. Those 3 snowflakes in the middle are not going to be around by the time it gets back to me. Someone's definitely going to take those. But if they are, if by some stroke of luck, I will grab them for my fourth row. Oh, there they go. Yeah, my 2 bottom rows are empty, so I'm not particularly worried about getting stuck with a large number of tiles. I'll always have somewhere to put them, and that's important. You never want to keep your rows clogged. You want to have at least one of the 2 bottom rows available at all times. Um, Nothing too good. Well, I guess I'll take the snowflake. I got to take something and fill in one of my 2 bottom rows. That snowflake, which is just below the blue on the third row, is about as good as you can get. Right, so I've got space for the blacks if I should get them, and even the reds. Someone took the blacks. Right, reds are not bad. 3 of a kind. So I'm at least 60% of the way to getting my bottom row filled. The red player in with a 1 point lead, and they've also got first they're also first in turn order, which makes us second. Got to focus on completing those top 3 rows and getting the adjacency points that we so desperately need. Now, I guess I could focus on filling the 2 reds in my 5th row, but there's more than one tile with 2 reds, so I think I'll hold off on that. I'd like to. I'll take the 2 yellows and put them here. That's going to get me my 4 points. Yeah, always a good idea to keep an eye on your opponent's boards as well, see what they want. The yellow player, for example, wants a snowflake. We want more snowflakes. I guess now is as good a time as any to grab the reds. If I don't grab the reds like I did now, more reds might end up coming to the middle of the board, and I might get stuck with them. And I don't want to get stuck with them now because my bottom 2 rows are currently clogged. A single red would be good for my first row. That's going to get me some adjacency points. If I put it here, I'm going to take this red, put it in my first row. That'll get me 2 points as soon as I put it. Then when I put the yellow in the second row, it'll get me 3 plus 2 more. That's what I mean by adjacency points. Wondering if anyone else watching is planning on playing at either the World Board Gaming Championships um, or the World Series of Board Gaming in Las Vegas. Both these games are played. I mean, this game is played at both of those events. Wondering if anyone's played already or planning to go next time. If so, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to know uh, who the competitive board game players are and what tournaments you're playing at. You know, we might even meet. Who knows? We'll always can always chat and say hi and talk about the channel. Um, blacks blacks aren't great for me right now. Although I'll take a yellow and put it here. I think that's the best move I could have made. Let me know if you saw a better move that I should have made instead. It's always good to get someone else's point of view and learn that way. My turn again. Oh, might as well grab the yellows and complete my 3rd row. And I'm not going to be getting any more tiles this round because there's only 3 types left in the middle, so I'm safe. Yellow got some good tiles. They filled in 4 rows. That is very good. So we are currently in the lead by 3 points. That's always good. Love to get some blacks on my bottom row and some snowflakes on my third and fourth, as well as aiming for 2 red on my second row and a black on the first row. Wouldn't mind getting that first player tile, first player token as well. Always good to have first pick at the beginning of any round. No, someone else got it. The red player took the first player token, but at least we're second next round. Oops. 3 snowflakes, can't give that up. Where should I put it? Third or fourth row? I'll put it in the third row and get my 6 points guaranteed. Yeah, my fifth row is unclogged, so I'm safe in case I get stuck with something I don't want. But I do want to focus, focus on the adjacency points I can get for filling a red in my second row and a black in my top row. The adjacency points, once again, is definitely how you're going to win in this game. 2 reds, 1 black. I still have time for reds, but the snowflakes may not come up again, so let me get closer to finishing my fourth row and unclogging that fourth row. There's 3 blacks in the center. That's good for me. If no one else wants it, I will certainly grab those for my bottom row. The red player might grab the blacks. It's my turn. If I take one of these, if I take anything from the factories and it's not a black, the black tile is going to come in the center and give 4 black to someone that wants it, and red is definitely going to take that just to automatically fill in their fourth row. So I think I might have to grab that. I still have time to get a single black in my top row. And those 3 blacks are too attractive to give up. There's 2 blacks in the middle for me to complete my bottom row. Okay. I will clear my bottom row. And that's the end of my round. I won't be getting hit with anything I don't want. We're trailing the red player by 3 points, and we're tied with the blue player. We're second in turn order. Okay, it's time to I'm going to take the first player token. That's convenient. And that completes my snowflake row. Even though that first player token is 1 negative point, it's not something you should be afraid of. A good pick on the next row can more than make up for the -1 point that you're going to experience just for taking that first player token. The red player, I think, is going to love to have 5 blues in his last row. That'll help him complete um, his fifth column. So it's my turn. I'm going to take a red and put it here to try and get my second row completed. Hopefully one of those two reds will still be there when it gets back to me. It's back to me. This time I will finish my red. That's going to get me 3 plus 2, so 5 adjacency points for completing that. I'd like to get a single black in the top row as well to complete that 3 by 3 square in the center top area. There's lots of blues and lots of yellows and lots of blacks. If I get stuck with the blues or the yellows, I'm fine because I can put them in my fifth row. The blacks will be a problem. I'm going to take one black, my top row. So I could put the blacks in my third row. So I've got options. Yeah, 5 yellows will be fine. And get to take 3 yellows. That's a lot. I'll just put them here. Hopefully I can complete that fifth row with yellows next time. And if I do that, I'm going to have 4 or 5 yellows available. So that's a good thing. Just have to double check if any of my opponents can end the game next round. I don't believe they can because no one will have 4 tiles in a single row. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. The red player can end the game next round by putting a single snowflake in their top row, and they probably will. Right? We are trailing the red player by 3 points. Red player is probably going to end the game this round. Let's see what we can do. I'd like blacks for my fourth row. I think that takes priority, actually. I think completing the completing maybe the fifth column in my first 3 rows will take priority. It's going to get me more points. Can I get reds? No, I'll just take the 2 blacks for the guarantee. Yeah, I have to assume red's going to finish the game in this round. I want to complete these 3 tiles. That's going to get me, if I manage to do all 3, I get 4 plus 4 plus 2, that's 10, plus 4 plus 3, that is 17 points, just for putting these 3 tiles. It's my turn. I am going to Take the snowflake and put it here. There's still a lot of reds in the factories, so I still have time to get the red in my third row. Yes, it's officially the last round of the game. Red has completed their top row. Now, if red managed just to complete their bottom row with blues and their second row with blues, they'll have five of a kind blues. So that's going to be a problem. That's going to give them 10 bonus points with the five of a kind. That might put them over the top. There's only five blue tiles left, and they're all singles on five different factories. So that makes red's job of getting all five blues difficult, but not impossible. Yeah, my priority is getting either three reds here or four blacks here. Four blacks will get me 5 + 2 plus the column bonus, so that's going to be 14 points. Putting a red here will get me 4 + 3, only 7. So putting the black is going to be my priority. Two more blacks will do it for me. Someone took the reds that I wanted. Red player is going to finish his last row for sure. And if he does, we have to stop him from getting both the other blue tiles because that would be disastrous for us. It's back to me. I've got the two blacks. I'm definitely going to take that and get my 5 + 2 + 7, 14 points. If I can get the red over here in my third row as a bonus, that would be great. Oh, and I've got two yellows too in the middle that I can use to fill up my fifth row. It depends what's available when it gets back to me. It is now yellow's turn, and yellow's going to get 10 points, but yellow has only 18 points, so I don't think yellow will be a huge threat because they're trailing in points right now. Even with the 10-point bonus, they only get up to 28. Mm. Mm. I'm going to take. Wait. I don't think I'm going to make all three reds. Someone's going to take that last red away from me. I think I'm just going to play it safe and get 3 points for this. If I took the two reds, someone would realize that I need that third red, and they would try to deny me that. That was called hate drafting. They would take a tile just to deny the other player. It doesn't matter which one I get. I've got space for both blacks and reds in my third row. So, well, you never know. Maybe I might have made the the reds. And that's the last move of the game. Let's see what the points are. Oh, imagine that. The blue player actually ended up winning. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the red player would have it. But there we go. We're in third place, unfortunately. And we're only off by 7 points. Can't think of anything that I would have done too differently. Let's take a look at the final situation. Getting one more red would have gotten us 4 plus 3, 7. The yellow got us 3, so it would have only been a difference of 4. How did blue win? Blue got 5 of a kind. That's what did it for them. Otherwise, they would have only had 66. Well, there you go. That's the game. Hope you learned something and uh, found that enjoyable. Hope feel free to try whatever you've learned in your own games and let us know in the comments how it goes. But until next time, happy gaming, everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye.